Basically what I did immediately, I would say the same week that it happened, was invent a new set of deadlines. Became I'm failing. Perfectionism is a refusal to let yourself move ahead. It is a loop, an obsessive, debilitating, closed system that causes you to lose sight of the whole. Yeah. Hi, this is me. Welcome back to Marcela Chat. What was that? Anyway, hi, welcome back. Let's start here. I quit my job a month ago, and I haven't said that out loud to the internet yet. Very few people know that I left my previous job, and this video isn't really about that, but I think it's context to what happened next. Basically, what I did immediately, I would say the same week that it happened, and I haven't digested like the decision to leave, was invent a new set of deadlines for myself. New pressure, new things to be behind on, as if I needed to replace the structure that I had and I just left behind. Recently, I came across an episode of the Mel Robbins podcast, and she was actually doing a talk with Angela Duckworth. You might know her if you've read her book called Grit. Funny because lately that I've been prepping this talk and this video, like I came across so many things that were so interesting and so aligned with where I am and what I'm learning, right? So she said something that really hit me and I really had to hear, and basically is that we should ban the word should. We should ban the word should. Well, you get what I mean. For 24 hours, replace every should with want. Okay. So for me, as I want to create content, it looked like something like I should post this week became I want to post this week. And the answer is yes, but on my own terms, not with some invented pressure guidelines or invented schedule of success that I put on myself, which this is actually the point. Going back to the actual thing that happened after I left my job is last week I had a laptop moment. My laptop is very old and sometimes it does weird things, but I don't feel like I'm at the point where I need to buy a new laptop. It makes no sense. And the video I was editing, which was the one that I posted last week, by the way, wasn't coming together because like my laptop wouldn't like just work, and I would try to figure out all these ways to I don't know. And in my head, when that happened and anything that I tried to make it work was not coming together, it was like I'm failing. So of like, oh my god, the house is on fire, became I'm failing. I'm behind. I'm not made for this. I will never gonna make it. I need this, I need to buy that, I need to do this, and the deadline, I was so obsessed with the deadline. And for me, I am missing the deadline. You know what? I made up that fucking deadline. And I literally invented it, and there was no deadline. It was the deadline on my head. And I understand where it comes from. It comes from like a perspective of wanting to do things and not like procrastinating them. But I was actually showing up for it. I was actually like doing my best with what I had. And the thing is that no matter how ridiculous it sounds, I am very aware of it. I have a lot of thoughts around this. So let's spend the day together and let's talk about it. There is an idea in the artist way that blocked creatives aren't lazy, they are fearful. I always assumed the fear was of failing. That makes sense to me. But it goes both ways. Fear of failing, yes, but also fear of succeeding. Because if it works, you have to keep showing up for it. You lose your excuse. I have a history of starting things and stopping, and I've spent a long time trying to understand if that's who I am or if it is the fear talking. Dr. Duckworth has this idea called grit, and it's not what I thought it was. It's not grinding until you break. It's passion and perseverance for long term goals. She says choose easy first, meaning choose the things that actually lights you up, then work hard at it. Most people confuse those two stages. Shout out to me. They pick the hardest things, suffer through it, and call that discipline. I've been doing that, choosing the hard thing first and then wondering why I keep stopping. She also said something about consistency. That elite performers, the ones we look at and think they're just built different, their secret isn't going at 11 out of 10 every day. It's showing up at 8 out of 10 regularly, day after day, even on the bad ones. And there is this metaphor from a swimming coach. Every practice is a deposit in a bank. Even if it's only 10 cents, even a 3 out of 10 isn't a zero. You still showed up. I sent my husband a voice note the other morning. This is what I said. I feel I am pressuring myself to perform as fast as possible because I put a timeline on myself that doesn't actually exist. I need to be successful by tomorrow. And that is actually not accurate. It doesn't matter if I post a video today or if I post it next Monday. The fact that matters is that I'm still showing up to do it. I need to give myself a bit more honor and respect and chill the fact down because I'm working with what I have and I'm doing my best with what I have. That's the deposit. That voice note, this video today is not 10 out of 10, but it's not a zero. The version of success I had in my head, the one I was measuring myself against, wasn't mine. It was built out of other people's timelines, other people's metrics, the algorithm idea of what doing well looks like. I don't think I ever choose it. I just absorb it. Dr. Duckworth says, interest is where your mind wants to stay, not where you think it should go. Is where it actually goes when no one is watching. And I keep coming back to this, to creating, to filming, to sitting here and trying to make sense of things out loud. Maybe that's not a pattern of quitting. Maybe it is a pattern of returning. I am building a new picture now, slowly, imperfectly, and it looks like this. I think for maybe the first time, I'm taking myself seriously, not in a heavy way, just in the way of this is real, it matters, and I'm going to show up for it, which is a strange thing to be figuring out at 27. But I also think it is exactly on time for me. Learning to trust yourself isn't a moment, it's just a decision you keep making over and over. That showing up counts. That 8 out of 10 counts. That 2 out of 10 counts. That even today, especially today, nothing happened and everything did.